Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today we're going to talk about a new feature that Shopify has, which is store credit. So I'm really excited about this. Shopify always evolves. You know, they're always adding in different apps and different products and really solutions to make e-commerce stores like my own and some of you all that are watching more efficient. So if you are interested to learn more about Shopify store credit, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. So I got this email a few weeks ago. I intended on recording the video sooner, but I actually had a lot of stuff going on. I have been recording content on my second channel too. So if you're interested in watching some more like mukbangs, DIY, just story times and different type of videos from me, be sure to go over to my second channel link below, which is Brittney's Place. But back to the video. So store credit, it says win back customers while building brand loyalty with store credit. So early access to store credit has arrived. You can use new features that help you create greater flexibility for customers. So this is really important because being able to present options and different, I like to call like win back strategies, is very important in business. And when I say win back strategies, that is me referring to keeping customers that are on the brink of leaving, or being able to get a customer back that has decided to shop someplace else. So we've been talking about the importance of retention and repeat business. I talked about that in my last video and some videos before that as well. So if you're interested, be sure to check out my business playlist. But when people are looking at the success of their business, one thing that you want to look at is not just how many new sales you can get, but how many people are actually wanting to continuously purchase. And so if you have someone that is, let's say they purchased from you and they were upset about something. Let's say they were upset about the shipping time frame. You had on your website that it would take 3 to 5 business days, and the shipping time frame took about 7 business days, but it was no issue on your end. It was due to the postal service or the mail carrier that you used. You could issue a store credit in that instance, where you provide a credit for the customer to be able to apply a discount in a sense to their next order. And it's really just like a discount, but it's another option, another variable of the discount that you can offer. And people like options. So I think this is something that will really work in a lot of instances. I'm going to be going over some qualifiers that you need to have in order to take advantage of store credit, and just some other general information. So you can display store credit as a payment method at checkout. After you issue store credit to a customer, they can apply their store credit at checkout when logged into your online store through new customer accounts. Now, this is important. If you do not have the option for customers to make a customer account, this feature will not be available. I say that because there are certain Shopify themes. A lot of times it's more so custom Shopify themes where it disables the ability for you to create, or for customers to create their customer accounts. I know this firsthand because I have a theme where on my Shopify store, customers cannot create an account right now. So I'm considering changing my theme altogether, or consulting with another website developer to help me get that feature back. So that's important. If you do have a custom theme, you want to first check to see if this is something that is available. I know on my site, I believe it gives me an option, or gives customers an option to create an account, but there's something in the loop or in the creation process that doesn't loop correctly, like it doesn't give them the full option. So I'm still scrolling on the screen while I'm talking and giving examples, just to share some more information. I figure this way you can get the most information in the shortest time while I'm explaining different examples, breaking down store credit, and then also sharing the screen. So store credit can't be used as a payment method on draft orders, edited orders, B2B orders, or point of sale transactions. So if you are wanting to create an order for one of your customers, let's say a customer is saying they're coming over to purchase a product, or a customer calls $1,000 or sends you an email because they're having trouble with checking out online, and you want to create that order for them and send them an invoice through your Shopify store, store credit can't be used that way. So it is very important when you are looking at offering anything new that you are familiar with as much information as possible, and that you're updating that information or putting that information on your website when you are explaining how store credit or any other service or tool works in conjunction with your business. How unfortunate would it be if the same scenario that I mentioned a little bit ago, where a customer didn't get their package in the allotted time, and you wanted to compensate for that, and so you issued a store credit, but let's say that your website, or you told them about store credit, but let's say that your website doesn't give the option for account creation, so they couldn't take advantage of it. And then let's say that you had the option, your store did provide the option, but you created an order because they were having trouble doing something, creating or purchasing or checking out online, and because you created that draft order, they can't take advantage of store credit either. So it is important, and that will cause more of a unsatisfied experience, because they're having to, a lot of times they're going to feel like they jump through a lot of hoops and they're not able to get what it is you told them they could get. So store credit expires on the expiration date that you set at the end of the day in the time zone of your online store. So remember that as well. If you offer store credit, and let's say you say, hey, your store credit is going to be available until next Monday at 2 p.m. Keep in mind that the 2 p.m. is not their time frame, it's your time frame. So if you're an online store, more than likely you're getting orders from different places outside of your state, your city, your time zone. So it is very important to provide that information as well. And that's the last thing that you want, someone thinking that they could take advantage of store credit, thinking that they have X amount of time, and they really don't because of the time zone. So you can also refund store credit. So if a customer uses store credit as a payment method for an order and later requests a refund, then store credit displays as a refund amount when you refund an order. You can refund only the value of store credit that a customer initially used as a payment method toward their order. You can't offer store credit as a refund for orders paid for using other payment methods such as a credit card. So that's also something to consider when you are refunding store credit. So you want to make sure that your customers are aware of this too. Now, when you're, if you're thinking to yourself, how can I make sure that they know all of this information? This is a lot of information. I don't want to, put all this information on my website. What can I do? I would recommend you putting the most prominent information on your site, and you can do it in like a bullet form way, where you are like, if you have like a refund page, I would put that information like under the refund page. If you have a page going over the accepted payment methods, I will put information in regard to store credit, the payment method portion of the information in that section. So you can kind of structure it how you want to, but it doesn't have to be in a way where you're writing 16 paragraphs. It could literally be a couple of the main bullet points. And then also, if you are working with a customer, which I always stress the importance of building relationships when you are working with any of your clients. And if you're an online based business, it's no excuse to not build relationships either. I mean, if someone reaches out to you, that's your opportunity to get more information, build that rapport and strengthen you all's relationship. That's going to garner more repeat business. And so when that happens, be sure to take advantage of sharing information that is relevant to the customer's situation in terms of store credit. So that's really all I'm going to go over right now. I just wanted to highlight a few points of store credit, let you all know it's available. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye.